Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my very honest thoughts and opinion about the stock NEO and where I think it may go within the next week. And I'm sure it's pretty obvious, as you've seen in the thumbnail, I'm very bearish on it. But we're going to talk more details about it. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions from Friday morning's video right here for all of you who commented in this video. I will answer some of you guys' questions as well. So let's get started. Neo Friday was a very interesting day on Neo. I know the stock Lee had earnings, and I know the stock Xpeng also had earnings. Let's look at that really quickly. And this stock did really well after market, and even announced earnings. They crushed earnings, and that also pushed the stock Neo upwards, right? But then again, the stock breached $50. It went all the way up here, and a lot of people were very excited about this move. And then it did this nice green to red move, a very bearish move. And if you look at this thing on the daily chart, you can clearly see that the stock is very overextended right there. And for all of you who are like super bullish about Neo and think Neo is gonna go to like $100 like tomorrow, I just want y'all to like put things into perspective. Just look at the stock right there. Just look at the stock and the way it looks right now. From $1.19 all the way up to $54.20. A 6,000% run up right there. And I'm sure there's people who are still buying this thing up here. Like buy the dip. This is not the dip that you actually want to like be excited about. I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. This thing will drop. It will drop for sure. And how low it could go, I would love to see the stock just anywhere in here, right there. I'm gonna draw this here and then just leave it on the chart, and then eventually we'll just see the stock tank down slowly and get right in the middle of that zone, just right there. All right, within the next week. So for all of you who wanted to like buy this dip right here, like right off the bat, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are mad because yes, it went up here, and I'm sure you had high hopes that it's probably gonna open up at like $50 on Monday. Could it open up at $50? Yeah. Is What's the likelihood of that happening? Is very slim. What I do see is the stock opening up on Monday at around like $41 and then showing just a little pop to like 45 before flushing down some more. So short term, I'm not bullish on it at all. The stock is gonna tank, and I'm sure like I know there was this news about this short seller Citron or whatever downgrading the stock to 25. That was pretty aggressive, and he's definitely not wrong. Could it go down to 25? I would love to see it down to $25. And with all honesty, I just like want to make it clear that Neo is not a trashy company. It's actually a good company. Like even if you go over here to their website, you can clearly see like the website is nicely designed. You can see their product right here. They got something going for them. Is this a good company to invest in long term? I know we trade patterns and patterns only here, but is this a good company to invest in long term? Definitely, okay. I don't have anything bad to say about the company. Their website is nice, their product is nice. And if you compare that with the Tesla website, like you can see the similarities in here. You can see that they got some potential going for them. And if you look at the valuation of Tesla versus Neo, it got some room to grow. So definitely a good stock to invest in long term. But since over here I'm a short term trader, right? I like to make money on the short term swing and making money at every twist and turn. So personally, in the very short term, I want to see the stock drop all the way down in this region right there, right? Making money on the way up and then making money on the way down and then making money on the way up. That's the way that I think that's more fun. That's what I enjoy doing, but like, some people just want to like buy long term and look away, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem with it. I just find it more fun to just make money at every turn. That's just my style. That's just what I like. So that's my very honest opinion on Neo and what you should be looking forward to within the next coming days. Now let's talk about you guys' questions. Somebody asked about Workhorse. And Workhorse, I believe Workhorse took a hit as well. This one took a hit as well, with along with all of the EV stocks. So let's look at it on a daily chart. How high can it go? I don't think it's done yet. I don't think it's done yet. I'm not bearish on this one yet. Like best case scenario, it just consolidates sideways and then opens up a little bit and then keeps going higher all the way up to $25. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, it just like goes slowly here and then tumbles all the way down to like $8, right? Especially if it does something like this, where it goes all the way here and then tanks, right? To form a perfect head and shoulders right here. So definitely something to watch out for, and definitely something to be careful of as well. And yeah, that is my very honest opinion of Workhorse. Now, somebody else asked about TUP. So let's look at that one, Tapeaware. And I'm not bearish on it. I actually like the stock the way it is right now. Let's look at it on how it traded on Friday. It went sideways on Friday. But definitely look for an opening above like $30.60. I'm not bearish on the overall market. I think next week is gonna be a very interesting week, and we might see some money coming in. So it moved up to $30.50, and we can see the stock climb, probably all the way to like 35 to 40 very soon. So yeah, just watch for a break of this level right here. If it starts trailing, especially given the fact that there are short sellers in here, very greedy short sellers, and like there is a lot. Like it's in this candle, just in this candle alone, there is a lot of short sellers who want to see the stock go like this and then tumble over back down all the way down to like $23. These short sellers want that to happen. So put yourself in their shoes. Just imagine if Monday is just so much money floods in the market and there's a giant green bar right there. All of them are going to cover. They're very scared. They're very nervous. If the stock doesn't crumble, like they will pull their money out. And when short sellers cover, stock prices tend to go higher. Okay, so that is my very honest opinion for tape Tupperware. So keep that on your watch list, especially for the coming days. It crushed earnings too, which is a very good sign. When stocks crush earnings and end up green like that and doesn't want to crumble, very good sign that it's gonna go higher. So definitely keep that in your watches for the next coming days. The next stock that y'all have been asking about for me to make an update on is Peloton. Yeah. So Peloton, we talked about this before, and the stock did not collapse through earnings. It collapsed afterwards, like a few days afterwards. And again, like I've mentioned before, there are some longs who are trapped in here, right? Who are hoping for the stock to go all the way up here so that they can take a small loss. But given the fact that the stock is not even going to like 115, they're gonna panic. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of them will panic. If you were in here looking for the stock to go up on Friday to 120 and it didn't, it made this nasty turnaround right here. You probably want to go to cut losses as soon as it opens up below $100 on Monday. So just put yourself in their shoes. All right. That's the way I do it. I think it makes everything easier. The psychology is also easy to understand. So just put yourself in their shoes for a bit. If it opens up to 99 or lower, you can see the stock tank all the way down to like 90. All the way down to 90 for sure. Plus, when you look at the daily chart, there is a fallen through method on the daily chart right here, along with um, a usually when this happens, especially when you look at like TUP for example, this is called a runaway gap. Okay, this is a runaway gap. But if you look at Peloton, this is the opposite of the runaway gap. It's very bearish. So yeah, just keep that in mind as you're trading this. There is money to be made on the way down. Again, we make money in both directions here, just to let y'all know if you're a beginner and if you're new. So yeah, and that's the last stock that I want to talk about that y'all been asking of is Fastly. And Fastly is moving really well. I don't have a problem with it. I still think it's gonna go higher. Next week, expect the stock to bridge $100. That's very nice. I don't have any problem with it at all. It looks great. Okay, so watch this thing to the long side. This is a bit too like a bit too aggressive, but it could happen. It could happen next week, $100. If not next week, then you can just push this back another week. But yeah, just anywhere in here is where I see the stock going. Buyers are stepping in and buying up the stock. I'm not bearish on it, and personally, I wouldn't short the stock either as a short seller. But I'm definitely shorting Neo though. Like this is just extravagant. This is just nice. Like it's so perfect. Nice amount of volume here. This thing is gonna crumble, and I can't wait. I can't wait to collect at the bottom. So that is my very honest opinion for today's video. I know you got a lot of questions and a lot more stuff that you want me to talk about, and I will address them in tomorrow's video. But if you got value from this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you're new to this channel, definitely click on the subscribe button along with the notification bell and all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released in the afternoon every single day. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. The links are right above me right here. Okay. So they're right there. Also, if you are a beginner looking to make some money in the stock market and learn with us, I left the directions to follow in the description of the video, step 1 through 4. So it's very easy to sign up and to get started. It only takes like 15 minutes. Also, you can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the first link below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow, Sunday, in the afternoon. All right? Have a great weekend.